Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we have another Reddit story, and this story is titled, "My hotel room was already occupied." Let's get straight into it. I travel a lot, so I've stayed in all kinds of hotels, sketchy motels, 5-star luxury suites, places that smell like old socks and sadness, you name it. But nothing prepared me for what happened last winter. I was on a solo weekend trip to clear my head. Booked a decent mid-range hotel online. Good reviews, secure parking, nothing suspicious. The lobby smelled like fake lemons and the receptionist barely looked up when I checked in. She slid me a keycard and muttered, "Room 313. Right, so you're on a solo weekend trip. Alright, let's see where this goes. I remember thinking, oh cool, lucky number. So I headed up, floor 3, carpeted hallways. Kinda quiet, kind of eerie. I get to 313, tap my keycard, the light flashes green, and I open the door. The total darkness. Well, you would think so, the light's not going to be on in your room. Not pitch black, just dim. The room light by the door barely flickers on. But here's the thing, I immediately get this weird feeling. Like, you know when something just feels wrong? Like you're being watched? That kind of vibe. I step inside. It smells faintly of cologne and something else. Metallic. Old. I toss my bag onto the bed, go to the bathroom, and flick the light on. And I stop, because there's a towel on the rack. A wet towel. And someone's toothbrush sitting by the sink. Now I'm thinking, okay, housekeeping messed up. Someone still checked in. So I back out. Heart starting to race a little, but then I hear it from the closet. Thump. Yeah, fuck no. Absolutely not. There's no chance on this planet Earth. I'm out of there. The second you feel something's wrong, it's really not that deep. You said it was a mid... It wasn't a luxurious hotel. Just go find a new one. Fuck no. From the closet? No way. I freeze. Another thump. Slow, heavy. Like someone shifting their weight. What the fuck is someone doing in the closet? What? I don't move. Don't breathe. Then click. The closet door opens just an inch. I don't even look. I run. Now I'm not gonna lie, if this shit happens, you gotta catch a fade. You gotta catch a fade. There's no way. If your door is locked, well, not locked, obviously. We don't know that yet. But if you close your door and you're now in your room, you walk in, find a towel in the bathroom already used, and then you're on the way to go to your bed and you hear something in the closet, and then the door opens, you gotta catch a fade. I'm sorry, you gotta go over there and you start swinging. Where were we? Okay, here we were. I sprint down the hallway, straight to the elevator. Slam the button 1,000 times, heart punching my ribs. I get to the lobby, straight to the front desk, and tell the lady there's someone in my room. She doesn't even blink. She just says, "Impossible. That room's been vacant for 3 days. Housekeeping cleaned it this morning." I say, "There's someone in there," and they've got cologne, a toothbrush, and the towel's hung up and wet. She looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "That room doesn't even have plumbing right now. We shut water off last week." What? Why is she giving you the room then? That's stupid. So what, you're not even gonna have water, you can't have a shower? What the fuck? Now I'm freaking out. I demand to change rooms. She gives me a new room key, room 402. I head up, lock the door, and try to calm down. But I can't sleep. Around 2 a.m, I hear something. Not in my room. Outside, in the hallway. Slow footsteps, stopping right outside my door. And then a knock. Not loud, just... I'm not sure if these guys could hear that, but it said tap, 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 and I don't know, that's just stupid. I can't read that. You can't... Whatever. I don't move. Don't breathe. Another knock. I finally get the courage to look through the peephole. Nothing. Empty hallway. But as I'm looking, someone steps into view. It's a man wearing a hotel robe, soaked, like he just came out of a storm, or a pool. But the hotel doesn't have a pool. He stares right at me like he knows I'm watching. He holds up something. A toothbrush. My brain just short circuits. I back away. No way I'm opening that door. I sit on the edge of the bed, every light on, waiting for the morning. When I go to the front desk at sunrise, the receptionist is different. I tell him what happened. He frowns. Then he says, "Are you messing with me? We shut down room 313 a year ago." I say, "No, I just stayed in there last night." He interrupts, "No, you stayed in 402. I check my phone, look at the photos when I first arrived. The room number says 313, but the hotel system shows that I checked into 402. I don't know who or what was in my room, but someone was, and they're still there." That's the end of the story. Alright, I'm gonna say this happened. I don't know, the last two I feel like were cap. This one, I don't know, it just feels too elaborate for it to be cap. The only thing that I'm gonna say is, I guess you could say, I don't know, it doesn't quite make sense that there would be water, well, there'd not be water, and you'd be checked into that room. But then the receptionist is saying she was checked into 402, so I don't know. I'm gonna say this is the first truthful one of this series, so I'm gonna leave the video there. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you want to see in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.